So we're just gonna go directly north now. Mother of Zerg, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And Bubonic Lettuce says, did a run of Dead Cells where I only use spike boots and the assault shield and it was pretty good. I still hate the, it's a Deathbird! I still hate the assault shield. All right, Deathbird with knives out. Okay, I'm stuck on the freaking terrain. Get off! Why is the ram trying to eat me? Oh my god, get out of here. I'm trying to save your lives from the Deathbird here, gentlemen. Okay, I'm stuck again. Okay, heal up. Attack the body. Okay, don't focus on the head. You moved and then you released the ground. That is not how that works. We'll say, there's another freaking jerk after me. Oh my god. Why does a wildlife want to kill me all of a sudden? Oh. Okay. I don't know what's happening to me. I lived! Gotta heal? I did heal. Just don't get grabbed again. Can't help but feel like the bleed isn't really applying. You killed your own bird. How dare you? If the bleed isn't really applying, I do feel like the bigger sword might be a little bit better for this. But hey, enemy felled. 2,800 souls and a blue feathered branch sword. Slowly restores HP. Raises defense when HP is low. Yeah, by how much? Slowly restores HP. Raises attributes but increases damage taken. We have a lot of bonus stats if we really want it. +3/+3. Honestly, like, you know what? Let's roll some bonus stats for a while. I'm gonna keep trying to use the hand knives here, which have been pretty good. Hit or miss at times, but we'll see. Get out of here. Well, that's why you travel at night, so you can fight Deathbirds. Deathbird! How do you fight that boss? You just go here at night. You get random things that spawn only at certain times of day, it seems. Now, I think we actually were here. This is like the path I took the first time through this place. War Master's Shack. Because I do have a vague recollection of being here and fighting things. So I don't think we need to fight him again. Instead, I will grab this screaming skull and waste my last heal. Oh, it's not my last heal, I actually do have that flask. The flask of wondrous physique. Apparently these also show up on the map, so you don't have to forget what direction it points in. There's probably something right about there. So we have another task.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
I don't really use the jellyfish all that much, do I? Oh, I do have prattling pate on my hotbar.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Please.
Iron
Can
Fist.
you help me out of this?
I keep trying to jump during talking to someone, but it just passes the dialogue.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Give it my all, huh? How do you like it like this?
Oh, ouch!
Do you like it when I hit you hard? Is this doing it for you?
Don't stop now, and just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Are we still doing phrasing? Urgh! Triumphant delight. I popped him out of this hole with a good old fisting.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading east to Redmane. I've heard there's...
Ha 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 ha! Alright, so, yeah, we found a living pot who's gonna head off over here to learn the ways of war and become a war master. Alrighty then, that's a new one. Well, you know what? Whatever gives you the pleasure that you seek in life, Mr. Jar Potman. You do you, buddy. You do you. Who died fighting the pot? Actually, maybe you did die fighting the pot. Or maybe you're dumb and you just fell to your death. Yeah, you did just fall to your death. So this is like the first time I fought Pumpkinhead down here. So we have fought him before. I also do hear one of you. Got to admit, would be nice to have some flasks. Thank you. Well, you know what? We're learning about the world here. For instance, there are living pot jars, apparently. So let's keep that in mind and keep an eye out for more of them. Alrighty then. Where the heck am I? Why are you just sitting here? Why are there so many giants in this world? Too many giants. I do kind of want to fight the pot, though. I know that would probably be a bad idea, but a part of me does kind of want to fight the pot. All right, what we should do is see if we can get up here onto the other side of these mountains, which I think we can do. Yeah, we do need to go back to the Redlands to defeat the Maleficent Invader at some point. There's a lot that we need to do. There's a lot that we need to do. Hey, dudes. Let me remember how this button actually works. Thank you for the bolts. One of these days I gotta put on some armor, because I think that's why I get staggered literally every time I ever take any amount of damage. Don't you say? Don't you think? These are just more beastmen. Who cares about beastmen? Anything over here? Anything around these castle walls? I actually do not know if we've been all the way over here. But if we haven't, we'll just do a quick little pass, and if we have, well, now we're here. Okay, he's alive. Also, I fought you before. Also, I do not know if you can bleed. We have definitely fought him before. We fought him way far to the north. Goodbye. Is there another one? Oh no, this one's just literally a corpse. It's interesting that they are all the way over here, because there was one here at the Divine Bridge far north. Although the one far north had full health, and a boss bar, and everything. The Lance Talisman. Probably better spears. Enhances attacks on horseback. There you go. Also, we do need to rest at some point, because I would like to see if maybe we can equip some other, like, spells, now that I have, like, +3 stats on things. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these talismans on. I'm just kind of putting them on just for the time being, just to, you know, have them. I think that about does it for this area. We might be able to climb that if we really tried, but you know what? Actually, wait a minute. We should check this out, because yeah, the light was pointing right over here. And if this is a catacombs or some tomb, then yeah, there's gonna be a site of grace right inside. The death-touched catacombs. The beast's eye quivers. That means we're close to Deathweed, and we're gonna get some Deathweed action soon. So memorize spells. What do we have? Great Glintstone Shard, sure. And then why don't we equip Rock Blaster. Shove your staff into the ground to create a rock blast. Oh, this... Okay, the fact that you can just hold the charge and walk forward does make it kind of cool. We've definitely seen that attack before, though. Then we have Great Shard. And a charged Great Shard, which you actually cannot charge this spell, I guess. I guess not all spells can be charged up. Yeah, apparently I am doing a bit of a Ninja Turtle. Let's see, so the Glintstone Arc is pretty good. Enhances your right hand armament with magic damage, that could be good. Enhances your shield with magic damage. Creates a sigil that forms a projectile glint blade after a delay. We've already done that one before. Urgent heal and catch flame. We can try catch flame at the very least, although I do need to equip a seal, which I can't even use. Oh, but it's combustion. And then This one. Buff yourself with magic damage, and then all of a sudden, boom. How much magic damage is that, I wonder? 98 magic damage? That's actually pretty good. What about the other weapon that we have? 98. So it's the same magic damage per attack, which means that it's probably better on our faster weapon. Still, it's pretty good. All right, so what spells do we want? Probably, probably these three? We have to find more of those amulets. I think one of them was for sale a long time ago that I don't remember where it was. We'll get them eventually. So if we're gonna try this, let's maybe try to reduce our equip load a little bit. Oops. Like, maybe there is a way that we can get down to a lower equip load. I don't know. We're probably fine as is. Actually, we can get down to a light load if we get rid of the shield. Can we keep our catalyst on? No. All right, let's just keep the shield on then. There you go. All right, so there's going to be our fight against another evil dead boatman. And there's actually like dead here. The evil dead. Well, they're definitely not going to bleed, but I am kind of curious, like, how long the enchant lasts? Because if it lasts for, like, the whole dungeon, that's worth doing at least once. Oh my god, I just realized that there was, there was a dungeon a long time ago that had really big annoying enemies in it, and I don't remember where the dungeon was, but I kind of want to go back there at some point. It had those big guys with the axes. Seems like these are easier to stagger with the magic damage. At least as far as skeletons are concerned, but I guess they're just trying to block my attacks. Also, don't forget about your butt slam. I mean, I know your friend's gonna come back to life at some point. The one you got in was with a stone sword key. I gotta find it though at some point. Look, at least they're not bone wheels, all right? Oh my god, stop it! Also, our buff ran out. A little shorter lived than I would have hoped for, but that's fine. Also, I do not know how to get up to you. Also, this pile of bones, I guess, was a decoy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I have spells! Alright, well. I guess my problem with spells is that you do kind of run out of mana very quickly, don't you? Oh, and you're just gonna come back to life anyways, so. Blood Rose. Oh, they finally woke up. was wondering what was going on there. It looks like I might be able to get up there, by the way. Just gotta figure out how. Okay, make sure that they go. Maybe we'll find a way to get up there. Maybe there's just no way up there. Or maybe you walk up the stairs and then, oh, that's a candle. Maybe after you fight the boss you can get up there. Because wasn't there an item up there? Yeah, there's a plant. So surely there has to be a way to get up there here. Or maybe not surely, I don't know. Nice shot. Too bad you missed. I don't know. But okay, so there, I mean, there is definitely an item. Can I see like a doorway from here? You fell down? I guess when I killed you, you fell down. Well, it sucks to be you. Yeah, I do see the doorway. Right there on the left. So over there is the way to get up. And that is the direction of the boss arena, theoretically, so maybe we can kind of get around from there. Or this hallway I didn't see. Wow, I really hope the skeletons don't come back to life. Okay, they are kind of bone wheeling though. Yeah. Heal up. Look, as long as you go down there, I don't have to deal with you. Grave Glovewort 1. And the Uchigatana. Well, people really wanted a dex build, there you go. There's your dex sword. Scripture Wooden Shield. Might be very good against faith. Sorry, holy damage. My apologies. Alright, let's go fight the boss. We can do it. Whatever you are, I'm not concerned. Let me just really quickly do one of these. This is not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Black Knife Assassin who's already almost dead. And there's a chest here. It's not normally a chest at the end of these. Normally you just kind of get the item. I feel like this is yet another area that I should have done a while ago. Well, if you just go aggro on this guy, he does not like it. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. No Death Ward, though. There's the Death Root. I was wondering, because it said, you know, the eye was like, there's Death Root here. I wiggle. I vibrate in the presence of Death Ward. Couldn't find it. Well, I guess we found it. All right, well, I guess we could go back and get another bestial incantation, I suppose. That was not too tough, and, you know, catacombs complete, I suppose. But this is definitely, you know, we should have done this way before we went, like, down south even. I guess you're supposed to do it, like, one island at a time. Like, do the whole island, then you do this whole island. Then I guess you come up here and do this whole island. Whatever, let's go to the east. Let's see what we get over there. We'll complete these quests, though, one at a time. One at a time, man. See, I do wish I'd remembered where the dungeon was that had those big guys with the axes, because I don't quite remember exactly where it was. You know what we could do? We could do like a little bit of an A/B test here. See how we like the damage of the, stop hitting me with your head. Although you do like next to no damage. Keep hitting him with the claws, hit him with the sword. See which one I like a little bit better. We'll figure it out. Limgrave. Were we already in Limgrave? I guess we were in the Storm Cliffs or something. The Storm Castle, Gatehouse, Upper Path. Hello. This is the other side of the ravine. Let's look down here. Although now that I think about it, I don't think we can even get down there. It's too high of a fall. There's a cave, not a cave, but a camp. You know what? Maybe you could get down from here. Now this does not look like you're supposed to go down there. It looks like if you go down there, you die. Let's avoid that. That is a silly place. That is a silly thing to do. I mean, here's the thing. There's so much... How did you die over here? Is he still fighting skeletons? There's so much coastline. And so little of it is actually traversable, but I think that's intentional. I don't think you're supposed to be able to climb down any cliff. This ain't Skyrim. You're not gonna horse your way up to the top of the mountain. So let's see what we got here. Summonwater Village. We've definitely been here before because this is where we fought the first... This does look like a chapel. The first of the undead boatmen. So let's skip this and move on a little bit. And this looks like the path to Redland. Starting to become more of a desert. Oh yeah, and the cathedral is like on fire, by the way. And I'm being invaded again, by the way. Well, in that case. Invaded by Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater. You've got a cool sword. Also, it's the same weapon that killed Daddy-O's daughter. How dare you! How dare you! She was a fine young lass. Sacred Scorpion Charm. What the heck is a Sacred Scorpion Charm? It's like every enemy you fight, you gotta come back here to see what you picked up. Raises holy attack, but lowers damage negation. You know what? What's our current damage negation? -12? That's not that bad, I hope. The Smoldering Church. I hate watching the fights where someone like attacks once, gets hit, and then immediately dies, because I want to see what's going on. Like, what the heck is happening here? It looks like he's fighting an enemy that's insanely huge. So what large enemy was fought here? Maybe this is one of the ones you have to do at night. I don't know. But that doesn't look like it was Maneater Mildred. That looks like it was someone else. Cookbook? Cookbook. Fantastic. More cookbooks. Gotta cook them all. I don't know, we could try Redland. If we really want to, like, completely ignore the quests. Oh, it is the tree right over there. Yeah, if we would just want to like absolutely, completely ignore the quest, we could just go and continue to explore up here. Could be kind of funny. We'll just never actually do the... Actually, we'll come back and do the quest in like 30 hours, and then we'll just kill the boss in like one hit. Or I could just never upgrade, I guess. I could never level up anymore. Well, that looks a little weird. All right. There's also more down there, though, isn't there? Yeah, there's a bit more down here. There's another giant, too. Good lord. Lots of giants these days. Lots of giants that love stepping on me. He killed me. I didn't want to heal. I wanted to say, I don't want to heal. But that's okay. What the hell was that? That was like every status effect in the game that I just received. Cork, welcome. See, you're still pantsless. I am still pantsless. Where did this fog come from? Just walk down a hill and then all of a sudden fog. All right. Strong foe ahead. I mean, he's not really that strong. I know I died. I know I'm like getting stepped on a whole bunch. But that's like very much me here. Should really just, you know, stop getting stepped on the whole time. Let's see what's down this hill. Yeah, there are a lot of giants here, huh? It's kind of too many giants, if you ask me. Tomb of many giants, if you ask me. Sometimes I think the damage on this weapon isn't that good, but then I do get at like a 200 damage hit, and I'm like, ah, that's actually like equally as good as the greatsword I was using. So what am I mistaken for? So was this another evil boatman? I kind of forget. Oh no, this was the fight against Beast versus Beast. And then it was the third church that gave us our flask, and then if you go south, it's just a whole lot of nothing. What is to the east? A whole lot of nothing. All right, let's go back up here to the smoldering church. And actually, it looks like we're really close to an Erd tree. Why don't we just like hop on over and see what's over there? Although I really should just like go back to the castle and do some fighting in the castle at some point. But like, there's a tree right here. In the Caelid Wastes. This place is very wasty. Hello. Look, I could have been your friend. We could have been allies. I will say, you know, enemies that... Okay, you know what? F off. Enemies that have poison annoying. Enemies that don't die in one hit. Possibly a little interesting. Also very much seems like jumping and whatnot is useful here. They do have sweeping spears. let's see. Hold on. We're at medium load right now, right? This doesn't change that. Does not change that. So I wanna just do like an A/B test. Hey, come here. I mean, how about we just say that we have 2 weapons that we can use in 2 different situations, and as long as I can jump smack, one hit kill everything, this one's good. Oh, it's another one of you. Is this the same weapon? How did I die? Well, I mean, I got hit. Oh, you do like a weird splash attack. Okay, this one is a little bit more higher level than what we just experienced with the previous one. Not just experienced, but the one in South Island. I like that they just respawn you right here. Hopefully they don't care that I'm in the middle of a fight, though. I also do need to go grab my souls. Something, 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 rock and roll. Yeah, so you definitely cause... First of all, you cause the rot status effect, but you also cause, like... Yeah, projectile, like, goo to fly at me. Which is kind of awkward, because I don't... Oh, I should not have jumped on that one. Don't know how to deal with the goo yet. You killed me in one stomp. It's a lot of souls. It's not really that many souls, actually. I think we can take the giant tree, and I want to take the giant tree. You want to know why? Because one small man or woman with a prisoner's helmet and a turtle shell on her back wearing double claws against a minor aired tree, this is what we're here for. Man versus beast. So I think I just run away from this, because I don't think there's a way to avoid the splash. Nice. So I'm just gonna have to run. I have the Scarlet Rot, and I couldn't jump. I think I was getting hit by running through the goo. I didn't expect it to last on the ground, but you know, we're learning. The Scarlet Rot Grew will stick on the ground for a little bit. Very weird. Okay, hold on. Hey, I'm picking up my souls. We can't fight yet? Oh, goodness. Okay, so you gotta run away. Okay, that broke. You came down with a third attack uppercut. We might want to leave. I think we can defeat this boss, but I am admitting that the goo on the ground is highly annoying and horseback would help, but I don't want to do it on a horse. It's resin. Whatever, I got my souls back. The range on the sword might make it a bit better at this. Oh my god, the immediate KO on the foot stomp. And then the Scarlet Rot that just gets thrown everywhere and then oozes on the ground for like 10 seconds. We'll give it a few more attempts. I know that this is like a way later game area. You should really not do this early, but it's still fun. Well, I did get my souls. Maybe I should ignore the souls, but you know, it is still 18,000 souls. Yeah, the death counter also isn't working for some reason, but we've died like, I don't know, 10 times so far. Okay, good, our souls are at the beginning. Get the big sword out. Try it with a big sword. Okay, so you gotta run from this one. We can't really do anything about the goo, so we kind of just have to let it sit, although we could get on horseback. Okay, it happens again. You just gotta run. Just gotta accept that you can't really fight right now. Okay, it happens again. Kinda hate the AoE denial on that one, but well, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, time to do this again. Whoa, 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 whoa. With this bowl again? I guess if we go all the way around, there's less poison. That's gonna kill me. We can totally kill this boss though. Abe Clancy? I mean, it's a Souls game. It's not me, it's everyone. I can't believe he's trying to kill it now, says Ogrim. I mean, this guy honestly doesn't look too bad. Just have to flawless. We actually don't have to flawless. We just can't get hit by the upwards attack. Any other attack, like even that one, we can tank. But any upwards attack, we will die to in one hit. So you know what? Give me the Flask of Wondrous Physique for a little bit of AoE, like, not AoE heal, but like damage over time heal. Whoa! Yeah, just so if we get hit from like that, I don't have to actually spend the time with the flask. Can't help but notice, did not get my souls yet. There they are. Oh my goodness. Also didn't die from the upwards attack. Man, that goes far. We just gotta move on. Draw you over to me now. That's gonna kill me. So that's the upward attack that kills me. And that's the one that's always a tricky one, because normally, for most of the attacks where this boss puts the staff towards the ground, it's gonna be a swipe, but when they do a little bit of a lunge, that one can be the upwards attack. And there's a lot of lunging happening here because of the fact that I have to like keep my distance. No summons? Who needs summons? Oh, good. The pot jar! The pot warrior! No! I saw him fall. Oh, okay. Didn't even see that attack coming. Bit lucky. We should not be over here. We should be over here. Not the pot warrior. timing. For a full charged attack, it still feels like the damage from that is not amazing. Okay, you gonna trick me? You can combo that into a sweep? Good to know. I've seen this before. That's not what I had intended. I've seen that attack before, but not from this guy, at least not yet. Well. Good, I can't see. I think I accidentally ducked. Hitbox, by the way. I can't see. Yeah. Kinda can't see. Yeah, just jump. Just do a little hop. Just jump a little bit. Oh my god, would you stop this already? Look, until I get that attack, you can't use that attack anymore, okay? Oh my god. Him and his ground pound. I guess I have a ground pound too, just on my other weapon. That's bad. Hey, do any attack. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I got hit by a light attack and the upwards attack. So it's like at, what, like 60% health, this boss transforms and starts doing the light attack. A little annoying, but we can still handle it. If I was in a better position, that would have been a lot easier. You know what, honestly? Let's just do this. Because I don't actually, I'm not actually using any spells or anything, so let's just reduce our damage taken. It does reduce our damage dealt too, slightly. But maybe now I can survive a single hit from a holy beam. I did kind of forget that I had those equipped, admittedly. I think I staggered it. Which is a little surprising. Because it is a tree. Oh, it's the light. Get my stamina back. It didn't kill me. It just nearly killed me. I would like it if you stopped doing this though, because I don't think I can get in there for an attack while the explosion happened. Although... yeah, that didn't go that well. Hey, we didn't die though. You gotta admit, we did not die. Jesus. Unfortunately, I am out of stamina. Gonna get hit on this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I just panic dodge rolled. We can totally kill this Erd Tree Avatar. It's not even a big problem. Just have to not do dumb things. Like panic dodge roll when you get hit once. Even if you're on the ground, you still have to time. You gotta time your dodges. Just face tank the light volley. I really would rather not. How did you die? Imagine dying to this thing. All the puppies welcome, how's it going? How goes the Ring of Elden? It's going, I am fighting a giant evil tree. Ow. And I panic dodge rolled. If only I could stop panic dodge rolling, we would be okay here. Scratch that, we are okay here. We're gonna win. We're gonna win on this attempt as well. I promise you. I promise. I panic dodge rolled. I hiccuped because I snuck in a drink there. Okay. Do this. You know what would work better? Probably fire. You have to admit. Against a tree, you'd probably want to use some sort of a fire-based attack. I've played video games before. Oh. Ah. Ah! Get away from the goo! This tree's goo, sap is everywhere. Oh my god. Do you have a death counter going? I do, but it's, I don't know why it's not working. Because it really should be. I haven't done anything to it. Oh my god. That's gonna kill me. Because I slightly panic dodge rolled. Well, I didn't panic dodge roll, I just mistimed the dodge roll. Oh, pardon the camera, by the way. I don't know what's going on with that camera, by the way, but pardon the camera, by the way. Yeah, the bot is disconnected right now because I have to log in to Twitch on the chat bot, but I don't want to do that because it takes a while. I gotta dig out the password again. So chat's just gonna have to keep track and I'll update it later. Hopefully chat's keeping track. Hold on. Get my souls. Okay. Good time for this. Heal up. So if I time that correctly, I'll be crouched when the attack comes in, so I won't get hit by it. I didn't get tricked by it. I also did not panic dodge roll either. We've done it. Once again. Oh my god. Admittedly, this tree is kind of tanky. And come back here later, that way you don't have a little bit more power and skill when you fight it. Shut up. Oh! Scary. Oh! Dude, I want to kill this tree. You want to know why? Because I feel like it's been a while since we've had like a tough fight. We've been doing a lot of exploration in the game lately, and there's been a lot of just like running around killing trolls in like 3 hits. I want to kill this tree because this is a fun challenge. I wish there were more opportunities to get in there and actually attack it though, but that's okay. Da, 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 da. Though I wish this tree would stop butt pounding all the time. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's gonna pop this so I get the heal. Healing over time activated. Oh my god, could you stop with the butt pound? It's not cool, dude, not cool. Could you also never ever do this? I don't know how you missed me, considering I was stationary for a minute there. No, 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 go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Okay. Maybe I need like a firebomb so I can just like pop out a firebomb or something. Burn this tree to death. Come on. Come on, evil tree. Oh my freaking god. This is not gonna be good. No, no, that was actually pretty well spaced. Now we're behind the tree again. I guess we could run all the way around if we have to. I'm trying to fight specifically in this area, but there's more to it than this. Oh my god. This stupid freaking tree. This tree only has like 2 attacks now, and it's Divine Beams of Blessing. Okay, apparently it only has 1 attack now, and it's Divine Beams of Blessing. Rude. The other attack, of course, is red nonsense. I may have forgot what button was dodge roll for a second. Also, I can't believe I lived through a hit. But we got it. That was sloppy at the end, but we got it done. There we go. All Puppy says, I'm much happier watching the game than playing it. Green burst tier, flame shrouding cracked tier. I did it. I did it? Poor. Poor message. You got a big sword there, dude. Unfortunately, it didn't help you. Imagine dying to a giant tree.